Okay, as I stated before, we're going to be testing out the microphone settings that I have on this microphone through OBS on my little old Logitech. And just to prove a point, it does actually say High School the Musical. So everybody knows I'm not lying that this is actually a USB microphone. And, whoop, I'm back, focus. Come back. There we go. Sorry about that. Lost focus for some reason. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut from this microphone, which I'm pointing at with my middle finger, and I'm not flipping you guys off at all, to this microphone. Now, the difference is going to be, and I can already kind of test to what the difference is going to be. This microphone down here, or over here now, is going to be a little bit more rattly because I don't have it in the holder and I don't have it, positioned at a certain distance. I'm going to try to hold it at roughly about the same spot. And you should, in theory, there will be a little bit of tonal difference, obviously, because the capsule in this one's much smaller than this one. And I think I keep bumping this, which is bad. Also because the cord here, and I just bumped it again, the cord here is going to be just hanging, so you'll probably get a little bit of rattle because it's just plastic. That's all that is just a plastic microphone. And now I'll go ahead and stop the audio and do just a quick little cut. Okay, now everything that you are hearing now is coming from my Logitech microphone. Obviously, it's going to sound a little different. I'm not going to use my normal filters for it. This microphone, just so you know, there's nothing. Obviously, you're getting a little bit of ping there from the microphone here. But I'm going to move this one way out of frame, so this way you can tell I am using this microphone right here. And all I did is I cut out the noise in Reaper. I'm kind of watching the scale on my OBS program. There we go. Had a nice little fun time there. And I'm watching it. I'm not seeing it peaking too much. I'm trying real hard not to move because it's obviously going to rattle if I move or anything like that. I'm also holding it about that far. You can kind of figure out the measurement on that. I'd say probably about 6 to 12 inches, or about 10 to 12 inches away from my mouth, which is where I prefer to have the microphone positioned anyways. And as well as I'm trying to keep it in frame. I'm watching my screen over there. And what I'm trying to do is instead of talking directly into the microphone like a lot of people do, I prefer to talk over it. That way, any plosives that I have don't hit the microphone capsule. Now I'm going to move hands because it's uncomfortable to hold a microphone. But with that, I'm going to cut back to my big microphone, which is just out of frame now. And we will continue on. And just like that, as you can tell now, I'm back on my big microphone, and I peaked a little bit right there. If you're ever wondering why I'm looking down, as I'm watching my audio levels, and I know it's bad not to be looking at the camera at all times. I do try, but sometimes I do fail. But I wanted to show this because a lot of people say that, well, you need a good microphone, and that was in my case, free. But I've seen them at like GameStop and pawn shops and whatnot for just a couple dollars. And I think you can even probably order it online for even less than that. So here's my recommendation. If you're going to do this, use OBS instead of using Audacity. I mean, keep Audacity just in case, because it's not going to work all the time for everything. But as you can tell, I mean, I used a cheap microphone. I mean, this is the microphone right here. And it's nothing special. I mean, this is what I used to use when I recorded my videos. My little Rock Band microphone. But it's all a matter of how you use it and how much of it you can fake to sound good. Obviously, if you've got a good microphone, you know, a good capsule or a good condenser microphone and a good uh, interface, sorry, a little brain fart again, your microphone's probably going to sound fine on its own. But in the case of this, is you're going to need a little bit of work to get it to work right. And that's stuck on a lot of stuff down there now. It's weird to say that that's a cheap microphone, but it'll work for its purpose. Use what you have. If I had to, I would use the audio from the camera, but it does sound bad. And I figure I'm in my room, and you heard the audio difference when I turned the microphone on the last video. There's no acoustic padding in this room at all, so I have to get rid of some of the echo through editing. A little bit of time and effort makes the videos work. But if you guys did find this helpful, you know, ask questions down below. I'll answer the best I can. I'm not an audiophile per se, but I know it works for my personal benefit, and it might work for you. But again, if you found it helpful, leave a comment below, leave a like, and until next time, guys, have fun.